$1, Fox? Is that all you have? $1?
Blew the door off, caught it on fire. Look at this. Where that bar is supposed to be in the middle. Look at those. Look at that break. Freaking.
Alright guys, lightning struck the main electrical panel at work. So even though there are lights everywhere else, there are no lights on at work. There's the security lights, so some things can happen, but all the machines in our shop can't run, and my computer can't run, so I'm going to run. And I think I'm going to take this chance to go and try out the promotion down at the Tropicana, where if you play 2 hours, you get an entry, and at the end of the month, they draw all names, and 80 people get to be in a free roll, which is basically like a free $100 tournament there. So I'm gonna go get as many entries as I can, and then get in that tournament, win that tournament, and keep updating you guys on it. That's where I'm getting ready to play at, the Tropicana in Aruba. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Alright, I'm at the top of the Trop. It's a little bit of a different view than the Horseshoe Southern Indiana. I just ran up the stairs real fast. Evidently Thursday is not their busiest day, so the first table of the day is opening at, well, I guess it's only 9:30 here, 9:30 a.m. and we're going to start out 6-handed, so it's going to be me and 5 nitty old people most likely. Should be fun. Just here to play a couple hours. Poker, I came out plus 90 and 1 free roll entry. That was the goal of the day, so keep on rocking. Every day. This is day 2 of lightning strike at work, so no power still, so I came to play poker again. All I gotta do is make a couple $100 a day, and I can show the wife that I can do this instead of working. She'll love it. She'll love that idea. Alright, time to play poker, guys. Plus 196 after 3.5 hours. I made the mistake of playing around the blinds, so I could have had a purple 500 chip, but whatever. The only thing of real interest that happened other than grinding my way in the positives and getting another entry into the free roll was I rivered a flush and stacked a guy who had flopped a straight. But I can't feel bad because he did something similar to me a 1.5 years ago before my World Series of Poker trip to the Colossus. And I finally got my payback. Just took a little bit of time. Future spot of the casino. We're back to see if I get a drawing for the promotion for the poker tournament or not. rides home after losses are the worst. They take forever. I just want to be home and away from driving. On a positive note, 3 days of poker in the last 4 days due to the work circumstances. I broke even. But with the promotion going on, I did get a entry into the Freeroll next month, which is like a $100 free roll basically. 80 people, 8 people pay, $2,400 up top. So that's pretty sweet. That's the only reason I played the last few days anyhow, just to get that time in and try to get some entries. I only had 2 entries into the big raffle thingy, and I was drawn 7th. I didn't have to wait. It was awesome. They drew 80 people and 30 alternates. So we'll see who all shows up and who all wants to try to chop the tournament at the final table, because it's not going to happen. Tournament. It was more of a turbo with 20-minute levels, but that's all right for a free roll. $7,500 tournament, and I ended up getting 3rd for 1K. They wanted to chop at a lot of different points in the tournament. Some guys wanted to chop at 8 places, which is insane. I know it's a free roll, but we're there to get buy-ins for big tournaments, or I was. They wanted to chop 4-handed, but the best player besides myself was really short. So I said, you're real short, and these other 2 guys are cash game players, so I could beat them. So no, sorry. Then it turns out I can't beat those 2 cash game players. 2 older gentlemen. They had no idea what was going on in the tournament. That's what makes it fun. My ace-king couldn't hold up against ace-jack for lots of chippies. Me, the first and second place guy, obviously I was the second in chips, since he had a couple more chippies than me. But it was pretty good. Good times, free roll, free money. It's going to be a buy-in for a big event, and that'll probably be my next vlog, whichever one, an $1,100 event somewhere. So real quick on the chop thing, I don't like chopping in general, but this place didn't want, they didn't do chops for the free rolls, so you'd have to trust everybody else with all the money and all that, and then, you know, who gets what on taxes, and I just didn't want to go through all that. Was my main reason, and I thought I could beat them. I told them I wouldn't switch it to chopping, so it was fair.